YTBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. And guys, in this video, I'm going to respond to one John Boxing, okay? I'm going to respond to one John Boxing because I know a lot of y'all in this video, okay? I know y'all gonna hate this, but I'm gonna join the Al Haymon bandwagon because I likes me some Al Haymon, and that's just the way that is, baby. Yeah, you thought I was gonna come on here and probably say something mean about John Boxing. I know that's what y'all thought because y'all want to see us fighting, but I ain't gonna say nothing mean. I'm backing John Boxing on this because what has Al Haymon done to destroy boxing? John pretty much covered everything. I'm just kind of making a piggyback to support. It's what I'm doing, okay? Now, you know, John said some very great things in his video. Okay, why do we really hate Al Haymon? Okay? Well, first of all, let's do this, okay? We know why we hate Al Haymon. Let's not be real. Let's be real, okay? Al Haymon is associated with Floyd Mayweather Jr. We know this. We can't get around this, okay? And those two men, gentlemen, they work together. They make a lot of money together. They've taken over pretty much the sport of boxing. And when Floyd get completely out of the sport of boxing, guess what he gonna do? He gonna take it over. And him and Al Haymon will run the sport. You see, let's talk about this, okay? John mentioned something about Jim Lampley. He said, Jim Lampley said that Al Haymon is a disease to boxing. Okay, now let's look at that. Okay, now I guess I guess Al Haymon got infected. Okay, he got infected by Floyd Mayweather Jr. because, you know, Floyd got those allegations that, you know, he beat the kids of his baby mama. That's the allegations that y'all won't let go away. However, y'all, and I'm saying y'all have let Jim Lampley off the hook with him beating his girlfriend. How y'all gonna explain this? And not only did Jim Lampley beat the woman, man, he stalked the woman for months. Stalked her for months after beating her. Hey, how y'all gonna explain this? How you gonna explain this? How? I got to know this. I mean, y'all know how I roll. I got to know how you gonna explain this. Okay? What is Al Haymon done? We don't even know nothing about Al Haymon. We don't know nothing about his background. Man, we don't know a dog poop and piss about Al Haymon. We just don't, y'all. We don't know nothing about this man, Al Haymon. We know of him. We know who he exists. We know he's a boxing manager. That's what we know. But we really don't know much about this man called Al Haymon. But everybody just seemed to hate the man. And John Boxing, as a matter of fact, he called out some great matches. I want to say, can anybody, and I want you to say this with a straight face, please do. Has Al Haymon made better fights than Oscar De La Hoya and Bob Arum put together? Has Al Haymon made better fights than Oscar and Bob? Or has Oscar and Bob made better fights than Al? If you can tell me yeah, then you know, boy, you got to come on here and give me a really good reason. Forget Bob Arum ain't made no great fights. He done made a couple. I mean, I'll give him a couple. There's a couple. Oscar De La Hoya, we know he ain't making good fights. The only person he got is Canelo. I mean, people, we got to say real, recognize real. What are y'all, man, some of y'all dudes are just disgruntled. I mean, you get to see Free Fights TV, you're making your videos, some of you dropping your goofy videos about these fights. I mean, what are you guys crying about? Al Haymon giving you free TV, fights on free TV, and y'all still crying like a bunch of women. Never seen, well, Al Haymon is destroying boxing. If Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather are bad for boxing, what is Jim Lampley to commentate? That's the question I got to ask y'all. If Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather Jr. are bad for boxing, what is Jim Lampley to commentating? Because Jim Lampley must be one self-son of a gun, and he must be the bastard of commentating. Because, dude, this dude done went out there, and, you know, he tried to cover it up. Oh, I ain't gonna let you off the hook, Jim. Oh, Coach Sheldon Harrison ain't gonna let you off the hook. No, not now, baby, not now. Because I got to tell y'all. Y'all clever now, Al is bad? Al ain't bad. Al is hooking up boxing. Can you explain to me, what has Bob Arum done for anybody but Bob Arum? This dude, 84 years old and still cheating people out of their money. You know, Al Haymon still to this day takes care of Paul Williams, still calls Paul Williams to this day. Did you know that Al Haymon footed a lot of the bill for Pritchard Cologne, man, to go to this new medical facility that he at? Al Haymon did that. Man, please. You don't see K2 Promotions going out there trying to help Margot Med. You don't see them trying to help Margot Med. No, K2 Promotions getting sued. Bob Arum getting sued. I mean, John Boxing hit the nail right on the head. Why do y'all dislike Al Haymon? Please tell me, because it ain't because of the fights, because that means if y'all dislike Al Haymon, then you got to dislike Bob Arum. You got to, and that's just the way that is. We know you got to dislike Bob Arum because Bob Arum done put on some crap fights too. How you gonna explain this? How are you fanboys gonna explain this? I mean, if you hate Al Haymon, you got to hate Bob Arum. Because Bob Arum named Mr. Crap Fight himself. People, we got to let this go. Al Haymon is the man. Al Haymon has brought boxing back to free TV. God dog it. And the networks like HBO, they can't stand Al Haymon. They can't stand him because Al Haymon said, I'm going to do it my way. You guys don't want to work with me and give me the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to do it my way. Okay? That's just what Al Haymon said. People, how you going to explain? You can't explain anything. And you can't even come on here and tell me overall 2015 that Al Haymon ain't put on more fights, better fights than Oscar and Bob. I'm sorry. I'm talking about it cumulatively. Now, I'm not saying Oscar and Bob hadn't put on any good fights. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is Al Haymon done put on a hell of a lot more fights this year in the year 2015 than Oscar and Bob did combined, and that's just the way that is. It's just the way that is. So some of you people, y'all need to stop being so butthurt and embrace Al Haymon. Embrace this man called Al Haymon. He making boxing better for everybody, the fighters, us, the viewers. It can't get better than this. And y'all bunch of crying little whiny little fans, but y'all can't appreciate nothing. Just can't appreciate nothing. And I know y'all not gonna like this. I know you not gonna like this. And I know you gang of fanboys, you gonna come and thumb the video down. I know this. I can't get around this. But Coach Shelton Harrison is saying that in 2 to 3 years, maybe 4, Al Haymon will completely dominate the game. Every other fighter will be with Al Haymon, and the rest of these other promotional companies will take a dive. Because Al Haymon has found a way to look after the athlete. These other promotional companies has found a way to look after themselves, to give themselves more money than they can give these fighters, and that's fine. That's what these guys do. But let me tell y'all something. Al Haymon is here to stay. Al Haymon is here to stay. And let me tell the rest of y'all promotional companies something. Whether you like it, don't like it, you sit down and you listen to it, because Al Haymon is the truth that's going today. Y'all better find a way to work with Al Haymon. You better get on your hands and knees asking Al to work with you, because if you don't, Al Haymon is going to eat the rest of you guys up. He going to eat the rest of you promotional companies up. He going to let y'all know that he is the truth, the way, and the light, and he is going to become the god of boxing. He going to tell you guys when to jump, and he going to have you at y'all knees if you guys don't get your acts together and work with this man. Because all the big fights going to come through Al Haymon. I'm trying to tell y'all. Every big fight is going to come through Al Haymon. And I guarantee you in 2016, there's some contracts up in Top Rank. And I guarantee you some of those guys are going to come over to Al Haymon. I know they talking to their friends talking about, dang, man, yeah, I fought on a Tuesday, man, and I made $100,000 on Tuesday. What? Man, I ain't make number $35,000 for Bob Arum. Man, damn, Bob Arum punks up. That's what they be talking about. I guarantee you, man, fighters talk to each other about their money, or they talk to each other about what they get. Trust that and believe that. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.